Thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate the attendance for such a monumental ribbon cutting. My name is Jody Latina. I'm the Associate Vice President for Communications and Media here at Central, and it's our pleasure to welcome our esteemed guest today. We have Governor Ned Lamont with us. We also have our Commissioner from DAS, Michelle Gilman, and our Chancellor, Terrence Chang, and a student regent who is actually a Central student. And so, Louis, we're very appreciative of your attendance today. It's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Zulma Toro. She is our first female president in Central's history and also our first Hispanic chief executive.
Good morning. Good morning, distinguished guests. Good morning, members of the Central family. It's an honor to be here to welcome you to the Applied Innovation Hub at Central Connecticut State University. Two things very important for this building. Yes, I am an engineer, and definitely I wanted a new building for engineering. But the other thing, you should know, we are welcoming you to a very important building because that building will be the door to Central's Science, Engineering, and Technology Corridor. And we can talk about what that means in the near future. But I want you to keep in mind, that's what we are celebrating today as well. First and foremost, I want to express our appreciation to Governor Ned Lamont and the Commissioner of the Department of Administrative Services, Michelle Gilman, one of our graduates. I am proud to say that we had their full support in building this important facility. They really helped us get to where we are. I also would like to express my appreciation to Luis and the Chancellor, Luis Sanchez and the Chancellor of our university system. Again, Luis is one of our students, but he is one of the strongest advocates Central could have as part of the Board of Regents. And Chancellor Chan, he understands what Central means for the system and for the state. To all of you, thank you. Your presence today, all of you, and our distinguished guest, underscores the strong partnership between our university, our state, and our community. And we are very grateful for your ongoing support. The Applied Innovation Hub represents a more than $45 million investment in our future. In fact, it's close to 80, if my numbers are correct. A project that was completed during challenging times of the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite the many obstacles we faced, we really persevered, and today we're thrilled to finally celebrate its official opening with all of you. Yes, the building has been in operation for more than a year, but we never have opened it officially. This building supports our engineering and technology academic programs that make Central so unique. You should remember that we are the only four-year institution within our system offering these programs. It is a place where students and faculty can push the boundaries of knowledge and technological advancement in facilities equipped with cutting-edge resources. From technology-enhanced active learning classroom to numerous specialty laboratories, these resources will enable our students to engage in transformative learning experiences. In this building, students can explore scenarios in extended and virtual reality environments, design robotics and mechatronics systems, contribute to the community through the Cybersecurity Lab and Innovation Design Center, and much, much more. In short, this facility is designed to prepare our students for success in many fields and professions that are of utmost importance to Connecticut and its economic development. It embodies our commitment to excellence in education and our dedication to providing our students with tools they need to succeed in an ever-evolving world. This space is designed to inspire, to challenge, and to empower, just like Central itself. I would like to extend my thanks to everyone who has played a role in bringing this vision to life, from our dedicated faculty and staff to our students, alumni, and community partners. This hub would not have been possible without your hard work, support, and unwavering belief in the power of higher education. Together, we are creating a vibrant ecosystem where education, research, and industry meet to drive progress and transformation. To our students, this hub is yours. It's a place where you can dream big, experiment without any fears, and collaborate with others to turn your ideas into reality. Once again, thank you all for joining us. Here's to innovation, to creativity, to the bright future that we are building together. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Toro. Our next speaker is our Commissioner of the Department of Administrative Services, Michelle Gilman.
Good morning, everyone. It's so great to be on this campus. It's changed so much since I graduated long ago, and as it should. The investments that the governor, the administration, the CSU team at large has put into this campus and others is incredible. And it's all about our students and moving them forward, keeping them here, learning, growing, and developing our workforce for the future. So again, my pleasure to be here today with Governor Lamont, Chancellor Cheng, Dr. Toro, and the entire CCSU team. It's days like this that I'm really proud to be a Central alumna. The Applied Innovation Hub is more than a building, and its importance transcends just one university. It's about the future of Connecticut. We understand that CCSU graduates, those like Luis right here, by and large stay in Connecticut. They live and work here, and they choose our state to raise their families. And we need them here, and we want to keep them here in the state. CSU graduates in the STEM fields, particularly engineering, have incredible opportunities in the state, including opportunities to give back in state government service. Agencies like the Department of Energy and Environmental Protection, the Department of Public Health, the Department of Transportation, all have massive engineering needs. We all have massive technology needs. And centers like this, facilities like this, only give us more pathways to build the workforce that we need for the future. The Applied Innovation Hub is an investment in careers for our Connecticut residents and our students. The Department of Administrative Services was proud to manage this project in conjunction with Amenta Emma Architects, who's here today, who designed this magnificent space, KBE Building Corporation, who built it, and Turner Construction Company, who provided construction administration services. All are here today, and I encourage you to talk to them about the building design and the vision that they had in building this unique space for our students. I'd also like to give a special shout out to the DAS team who actually managed this project day in and day out with the CSU team. Deputy Commissioner Darren Hobbs, Chief Architect David Barkin, Director of Project Management Peter Simmons, Assistant Director of Project Management Jennifer Vigneault, and especially Project Manager Dan Wagoner for doing a phenomenal job turning an old parking lot into the amazing space that you see here before you today. Of course, this is a partnership between DAS, Central, and the CSCU system. We do this work every day together on so many exceptional projects across the state, and I'm incredibly proud of our teams collaboratively who are working across agency lines and working with businesses, nonprofits, and others to move Connecticut forward. In particular, Dr. Toro, your leadership is incredible, both as an engineer leading this university and moving our system forward. Sal Cinturino and his team here at Central are especially great partners as well for all of us. And last but not least, to Chancellor Chang and to Keith Epstein and the entire CSU facilities team, without your leadership here and across the entire broad campus system, we could not be successful as a state. Of course, there are many others I didn't mention today who played a critical role in making today a reality, and we could give everyone the recognition that they all deserve, but I hope that you'll take time to talk with them amongst each other today, talk to the students, and remember, again, these are the opportunities for our students and our kids in the future, and for other learners who are looking for second careers, and for others out of state who are looking for universities like this one to come and learn and grow their careers. So again, it gives me great pleasure to be here and to be a part of this opportunity here today. Look forward to talking with you throughout the course of the morning, and thank you again for a great day. Let's cut that ribbon real soon. I know Jody's got those gold scissors ready for us and waiting. So thank you again.
And to the commissioners, and we will be giving tours, so please come in and see the space. It's pretty remarkable. Our next guest is Chancellor Chang from the CSCU system.
I'm not texting or doing email. I'm making notes, I promise. So what a great day. What a great, beautiful day. I'm so happy to see so many people here. I'm so happy to have our state leaders here with us to celebrate. So, of course, I have to do a round of thank yous. First, I want to start with President Toro and the team here at Central. Every single one of you in the leadership, the administration, the faculty, and the staff. I see my friend, the athletic director, Tom, over there. Every single one of you builds and comprises everything that is Central. And you are such an enormous force and driver of innovation, ingenuity, and positive energy for our system. And that does not come easily. Every single day, the folks here at Central do so many things that are unseen, unheard, but are absolutely felt and reverberate throughout this entire institution. So a round of applause for everyone here at Central. Thanks to Keith Epstein and the CSCU team, the Connecticut State College and University team. They were big partners in helping to bring all of this together. So I saw Keith before. He's probably out there somewhere. Raise your hand, Keith. I know you and your team have done an amazing job here. So thank you, Keith, for all you've done. Our architects and builders, this is an amazing building. Okay, and the spaces that are developed here, the most recent spaces that have been built out on this campus are 21st century, top-notch, and second to none. I was talking to President Toro. There are spaces coming online on this campus that are only found at other institutions like MIT and Harvard. Is that correct, President Toro? I didn't mess it up. She'll yell at me if I mess it up. That's a big deal, folks. That's a big deal. And it sends a message that the folks here at Central view everyone and everything related to this institution as top-notch and second to no one. And we don't say that without hyperbole. If we don't believe that, we cannot make that happen. And the folks here believe it, and I'm so proud to be a part of a group that functions with that sensibility in that way. Commissioner Gilman, thank you so much to you and your team, DAS. Again, so much work that maybe does not get the fanfare or the limelight. I'm sure you're happy about that sometimes as well. But your team does an amazing job across the entire state, right? When we drive around Connecticut, I do a lot of driving around Connecticut. I see a lot of infrastructure around Connecticut. There's a lot to be proud of, folks. Connecticut is actually pretty good at beating ourselves up for a lot of things, but we should look around and be really grateful for a lot of the beauty and a lot of the strength that is all over our state. And DAS has its fingerprints on so much of that. So thank you, Commissioner, for that. I've had the pleasure and the honor of being able to work with and for Governor Lamont now at my previous institution, now here for over 3 years at CSCU. And I'll tell you, one of the things that I appreciate so much about Governor Lamont, he's heard me say this before, is that he brings people together. He wants people to work together and to unify and to synergize to achieve shared goals. And I think in the past year or two, I've actually seen that crystallize even more to really establish a shared North Star for all of the leaders and all of the constituent groups across the state to really strive for. One of the key elements of this state is to make sure that we have as many people as possible get the greatest education and training they can here in state, and then to stay, to live, and work in state. That is workforce development, that is talent development, that is socioeconomic impact. That is all the things that this governor has a vision for, and he has been bringing people together to really crystallize that. So this facility is actually a huge component of that. The amount of education and training that is going to be delivered through this infrastructure is going to have a massive impact. And it is all a part of that synergized, crystallized vision for what the governor is constantly pushing us to work together and to achieve together. So big round of applause for the governor, because that work does not come easily. Can I see a raising of hands for our faculty and staff who are here with us, please? Faculty and staff, a round of applause for you. I say all the time that students don't care about the bureaucrats who wear the suits and the ties and stand in front of a mic and keep blathering on and on and on like I'm doing right now. They don't care about us. They care about the faculty and the staff who are going to be with them in the classrooms, the staff that are going to be there to support them, to guide them, to give them direction so that they can be successful. None of this happens without our faculty and staff. You are the heart, you are the blood, you are the soul. You are the engine that makes all of these institutions drive forward. And so I so deeply appreciate you. Thank you so much for the work that you all do as well. Again, so much of it that's unseen and unheard, but again, none of this happens without our faculty and staff. Our students, those students, quick show of hands for students. I see 2. Okay, well, 3. Okay, for the 3 of you that I can see, and for all of you who will hear these words, our students trust in Central. Our students trust across CSCU for us to give you what you deserve and what you need. Again, you are second class to no one. Our faculty and staff are second class to no one. Our students are second class to no one, and that is what keeps Connecticut strong. The students trust in an institution like this, and our faculty and staff do right by that trust and do everything they can to make sure that it is earned. This is a great space. The last thing I'm going to say is this is a beautiful example of a return on the state's investment. Everything that has gone into this is going to pay out multiple fold. Every single nickel, penny, dime, dollar will pay back the state. Our architects and our builders who come from the state, our students who are going to benefit, our faculty and staff who deserve these facilities. So what a great example of that synergy. Thank you again for being here to celebrate. Thanks for all you do, and let's have a great fall semester. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Chancellor. Next up, we have Luis Sanchez. He is one of our Central students, and he is also the student representative on the Board of Regents.
It's a little hot today, so bear with me. For those who don't know, first of all, I'd like to say I'm grateful for this opportunity to speak in front of this esteemed crowd. I want to thank everyone for this opportunity. And for those who don't know, my name is Luis Sanchez. I'm a senior here managing and management informational systems here at Central. And I also have the honor to serve as a student regent in the CSCU Board of Regents. And I also work at the Northwest Connecticut Chamber of Commerce. So in my various roles, and also as a first generation student, I can personally attest to the value of state-of-the-art facilities such as this one and how it opens life-changing opportunities for students like me and many other students that come right behind me. Having transferred from one of the community colleges, I can personally say that I understand the importance of access to technology and fostering student success and how now more than ever, it's very much in need. The grand opening of the Applied Innovation Hub is a testament of Central's commitment to its students. Thanks to Central, I'm able to have many opportunities, and this space just represents and emphasizes the university's dedication in providing cutting-edge opportunities, innovation, and growth for many of the students here. So I'm proud to be a part of this community who prioritizes student success at every level, and it's clear that now more than ever, to remain competitive in the workforce, we need spaces like this for students to succeed. So I want to commend everyone here for taking the time with this day and being here with us. And I think that this space will serve very well for many students such as me and the future generations to come. And that's why I think it's very important to continue to fund spaces like this so more students have the opportunity to grow. Thank you.
Louis, this is your building, okay? Our final guest is Governor Ned Lamont, who we really appreciate your remarks today.
Well, thanks, Jody, and Zolma and Terrence and everybody in the Central family. For me, it's a little bit nice to be home again. I love the whole CSU system, but I only taught at one right here. I was an adjunct professor, did some stuff in political science and in business. Then I became a distinguished professor, which is what you get when you get old. But I love the opportunity in terms of innovation, in terms of making sure you got a broad-based education, and also maybe the skills you need carrying forward beyond. I remember we used to do the elevator pitch competition, and somebody like that, maybe you won. Where, you have an idea, and how do you turn that idea into reality? The business plan, you think about it, then you get in the elevator, and Bill Gates or Zuckerberg's in the elevator, you got 2 minutes. And I just remember these kids had 30 ideas to jam in there in 2 minutes, said slow it down and prioritize. And I'd like to think that there's some new businesses that were created out of that amazing program. I will tell you why in my current job this is so important. Florida gets to resell sunshine in January, and they think they're really smart, and that makes a lot of money doing that. And Texas gets to resell oil and gas, and they make a lot of money doing that, and they feel like they're really smart. And Connecticut, we got to be really smart. Connecticut, we've got to make sure we have the best trained, most productive workforce in the world. And we make the most complicated, sophisticated things in the world. And that's because of the incredible training you get here at Central and beyond, and our whole CSU system, as Terrence points out to me every day, the importance of those investments in people. And I would say a couple of things. You will guaranteed have a job here in Connecticut for the foreseeable future, whatever it may be. If it's mechanical engineering or AI or cybersecurity, coding, these are incredible skills that are just going to grow and expand in terms of importance. Terrence said, we're kind of an old state, a lot of 100-year-old bridges and trains and stuff like that. We're rebuilding that to the tunes of billions of dollars every year. Michelle's team at DAS is helping to oversee that, make sure we do this effectively. But we need that skill set involved. And if you're like me, if you're a liberal arts guy, and I was, I studied history and sociology, and you figure I'm going to stick with what I really kind of love and do, I tell you experiment a little bit as well and take some courses right over here at the Tech Center and think about what you can do. I mean, I did history and sociology, and I ended up building telecommunication systems for 40 years. I kind of wish I had taken a couple of courses in engineering just to expand my base of operations. But this is so incredibly important for this state, this investment right here. I urge all the students to take advantage of it. We really want you with that skill set, and we want you to stay. We put in place, working with Terrence, a program where you graduate from CCSU or any of our Connecticut colleges, take a job here in Connecticut. We give your employer a tax credit to make sure they can pay down your student loan over a period of time, make it easier for you to stay in the state you love. And yeah, Florida weather's pretty nice, but I'll take Connecticut in the fall any day of the week. Thanks, everybody.
And I know today's sunshine is making it hot, so we're going to excuse you to go over into the shade so we can cut the ribbon. So thank you very much. All righty. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, there you go.